Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Paulo Antônio Almeida. I'm a psychologist. I'm here to help you to get it off and from anxiety symptoms. Today I'm talking about the technique to you observe your thoughts and to get rid of anxiety. Is a great technique because the negative thoughts is a terrible situation to people suffer from anxiety. When you worry, your thoughts follow one after another in a long sequence. Each one connects to the one before and the one after in a singly unbreakable and inevitable chain of scared logic. One fear reminds you of another, and that brings up a third, and so on and so on. One way to slow down this chain and begin to separate the links is by observing your thoughts. Instead of just having a chain of thoughts, you take one tiny step backward and watch yourself having a chain of thoughts. It seems like a small distinction, but it makes a world of difference. When you train your mind to just watching, just observing your thoughts, like as well as phenomenal. Not you don't need to obey your thoughts. You don't need to control your thoughts. When you observe your thoughts instead of just having them, you create a little space, a separation that lengthens that emotion impact of each thought. Try it for yourself in these two exercises. I'll teach you. Nails grow exercise. Sit or lie comfortably in a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and relax by breathing slowly and deeply. Imagine that your consciousness is a TV screen on which you see and hear everything that's going on. Since your eyes are closed right now and you are in a quiet space, the soundtrack is quiet, the screen is blank. Visualize your thoughts as a new scroll at the bottom of the screen. Whatever your thinking appears as moving captions, printed words at the bottom of the screen that appear on the right and move about as fast as you can read them to the left hand side and disappear. Just lie there and watch and read your thoughts, seeing the news reports that randomly come up. If your thoughts come too fast to put into complete sentences, just use single words or phrases as shorthand. The news scroll might stall or blank out or repeat the same thought over and over. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Just wait patiently and see what happens. For about 5 minutes, keep watching the news scroll of your thoughts until you see how they change together. One thing connects to another and another. Okay, it's a good exercise. For example, when you maybe try this exercise, you stretch out on the couch late on afternoon or the morning, and saw the news scroll. Okay, this is weird. Just watching words of string. How can this work? How long do I have to do this? Should be shopping, need bread and milk, Tom's dinner or your husband dinner or spouse dinner. He'll be lady, really working with somebody else. That blonde doesn't care. It's not fair. Go to be careful. Don't say anything. Be extra nice. No use anyway. Um, Maybe your husband think, leave me. These kind of things come to your mind. How was the exercise for you? Did you notice that the thoughts never really stop? Okay, it's real. Even if you what you think is I'm not having any thoughts, or maybe I'm doing this wrong, those are thoughts. If you have trouble with this, the new scroll, stopping or blink out, it might be that you think more in visual image than words. So you could do this like images, not just in words, but image. You could experience of watching your thoughts as printed words at the bottom of the screen helps you to see them more clearly, slow them down, and achieve some distance between you and your thoughts. It's a key experience of having thoughts instead of being your thoughts. For example, the last one exercise is white room exercise. Some people experience their thoughts as vivid mental images rather than words. If you had trouble watching your thoughts as a neutral words, you might like this exercise better. It allows you to observe whatever visual imagery presents itself as part of a scared thought and then label it with words. The basic idea is simple. See a thought, label it, and let it go. First of all, in a quiet place where you won't be disturbed for a few minutes, sit or lie down comfortably. Relax a little by breathing slowly and deeply for several breaths. To imagine that you are in a white room that's completely empty with no furniture or decorations. You can position yourself in one of the corners, against a wall, up high by the ceiling, or near the floor, wherever feels right to you. Visualize two open doorways, one on the right and one on the left. The doors are open to darkness. You can't see whatever is on the other side of the doorways. Imagine that your thoughts enter the white room from the left doorway, path in front of you exits through the right doorway. Your thoughts can take many forms: words, colors, sounds, images. You can represent your thoughts as animals, or people, or things. You might see a tough looking dog, or a nervous bunny, an orange pyramid, or just a vague cloud drifting by. Some thoughts might move more slowly than others and want to stick around. Just let them move out the door. They might show up again, but keep them moving through the room and out the door. Don't worry if the same thoughts keep showing up. As each thought appears, give it a label. There is an anxious thought, or there is a what if thought, or there is a catastrophic thought. As the thoughts walk or crawl or drift or drag themselves through the room, identify each one as a type. Don't analyze your thoughts at length. Just come up with a short description. Keep this up for 5 or 10 minutes, then remind yourself of your actual surroundings and open your eyes. It's not easy to have this kind of a lot of thoughts inside your mind. How was this exercise for you? Was it difficult to let some thoughts leave the room? Did some thoughts circle back and transit the room again and again? Were some thoughts were harder to classify and label than others? Did you have the same kind of thoughts over and over? Or did you experience a variety of thoughts? When, for example, Robert did the white room exercise, he saw many of his thoughts in the form of people. He saw a homeless woman pushing a shopping cart and labeled it what if thought about losing my job. He saw one thought as a stern police officer and labeled it guilt. A crying little kid went through the room and Roberto labeled that thought catastrophe thought. So one is thought is horrible than other, but you could do this and letting go. Okay, let's just more one exercise. Once you have some facility in observe your thoughts or next text task you to practice letting your thoughts go. The three exercises here, the 31 now, in the section draw meditation techniques for letting distracting thoughts go and return to focus on the present moment. Present moment walk. Take your mind for a walk. Go for an actual walk outdoors. Focus your attention on the things you are seeing, hearing, and feeling, the ground beneath your feet, the building and trees and people, the weather, the sounds you hear. Inevitably, you will be distracted by random thoughts. They may be anxious thoughts or thoughts about anything. Notice each thought, then let it go and return your attention to the present moment, what you see, hear, and feel. Continue this process for 10 or 15 minutes, noticing letting go of distracting thoughts. Continue returning your attention to be here and now. The goal of this exercise is not to keep your attention fixed on the walk, but to repeatedly have the experience of being distracted by your thoughts. Notice that you are distracted and return your attention to your surroundings. Okay? Trying this exercise, dear, and you feel more comfortable with your thoughts. Step by step, remind it's important to do at psychotherapy. If you want to make a point with me, please send me a message here on Instagram. Thank you very much. See you. And if you don't subscribe, you haven't subscribed yet in the channel, please subscribe here. See you. Bye bye.